My name is Denise. I'm 55 years old, and I want to share a story that completely transformed my life. One that I never saw coming, especially at this stage in my life. For years, I thought my best days were behind me. After raising my children and dedicating so much time to my career and family, I had settled into a quiet routine. My days were full of responsibilities, work, managing the household, and caring for my aging parents. Somewhere along the way, I stopped dreaming for myself. I believed that the excitement, the joy, and the possibilities were for someone younger. I convinced myself it was too late for change. But life has a way of surprising you when you least expect it. It all started on a chilly autumn morning. I was walking through the park near my home, wrapped in a warm coat, enjoying the crunch of fallen leaves beneath my feet. The air smelled of damp earth and wood smoke from nearby chimneys. I had recently retired from my long career as a nurse, and this walk was part of my attempt to find peace in this new chapter. As I rounded a bend, I noticed an elderly woman struggling to carry a large bag of groceries. Her steps were slow, her movements careful but strained. Without hesitation, I approached her and offered my help. "Let me carry that for you," I said softly. Her eyes lit up with relief and gratitude. "Thank you, dear. That's very kind of you." Together, we walked to her small cottage at the edge of the park. Along the way, she shared stories about her late husband, her grandchildren, and the joys and hardships she had experienced. Her warmth and wisdom struck a chord deep within me. That day, I realized how much I had isolated myself from others. I had been so focused on the practical, on what was expected of me, that I forgot how much I craved real connection. Inspired by that encounter, I began to make small changes. I reached out to old friends, joined a community gardening group, and started volunteering at a local shelter. These activities filled my days with purpose and introduced me to wonderful people who shared stories that enriched my perspective. One afternoon at the community center, I met Jasmine, a vibrant woman with a contagious laugh and a passion for painting. She encouraged me to pick up a brush and rediscover my creative side, a side I hadn't nurtured since my youth. Painting became my refuge. Each stroke on the canvas was like peeling back layers of doubt and fear, revealing strength and hope beneath. I found myself smiling more, sleeping better, and even dreaming again. Through this journey, I also learned to forgive myself for the years I spent in the shadows of doubt. I understood that growth is not about perfection but about the willingness to embrace change, even when it feels uncomfortable. One evening, as I stood in my garden watching the sun set behind the trees, I felt a sense of peace I hadn't known in decades. The seasons would continue to change, and so would I. My story isn't about dramatic transformations or sudden epiphanies. It's about the quiet, persistent hope that life offers, at any age, to those who are willing to take a step forward. If there's one thing I want you to remember, it's this. It's never too late to rediscover yourself, to find joy in small moments, and to open your heart to the possibilities waiting just around the corner. Because life doesn't stop giving us chances. Sometimes we just have to be brave enough to take them.